All right, David's off to a good start. We haven't been fishing here for probably, was that your second or third cast, David?
Third cast.
Third cast. All right, well, folks, we are out here field testing the lure flavor today in northeast Oklahoma. And how big was that bass, David?
It was right around 2 pounds.
2-pounder. And you said here on Spavinaw Lake we could catch some decent fish from time to time?
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll catch a 6-pounder at least today, probably.
Well, that'd be awesome. Well, show everybody how you were putting the lure flavor on, and show everybody what you're fishing with, David, and tell everybody what the kind of jig you're using, what size. And
I'm throwing a jig that I make and I sell at my store. It's a 1/2 ounce football jig. I'm using a Zoom mega crawl, or I can't even think of what it's called right now, but
Zoom trailer. Yeah,
it's a Zoom crawfish trailer. And I'm using the lure flavor by Fle Fly on it, and I'm just spraying it down. The good thing about this stuff is it will stay on that jig. I mean, it smells for a while whenever you spray this flavoring on it.
Okay, and we're not gonna give away any of David's top secret information here today, but he is using a jig, and we're fishing some offshore structure. And David said he's wanted us to work on a garlic flavored lure flavor. He said a lot of bass anglers like garlic flavor, so we are experimenting with it, and I'm fishing with some too, and then I'm going to be bouncing back and forth fishing with our bubble gum original flavor. Oh, big fish. You on red?
Yeah.
Man, David put me on a big one here. Nice fish. Now I've used a Elk River jig, black and blue jig, and sprayed it down with the original lure flavor, bubblegum flavor. And woo-wee! Hey,
that's a pig right there, Jeff. I guarantee you.
There ain't nothing in the world wrong with that. Now I'm telling you, that is a lot of fun. And I just reapplied the lure flavor, and I can promise you it still smells like lure flavor. That is awesome. Thank you, David. That's the biggest bass I've caught in a long time. How big is he, you think?
I bet it'll weigh 6.5 probably. We'll weigh it right here just in a second, and we'll let you know for sure.
That is awesome. Well, we're just kind of hopping our jigs down the drop-off right here, and all I felt was one little tick, and whop, I set the hook on him, and we're going to get some pictures of this fish, and I'm going to cast back out there and kind of show you what I was doing. He said there was one small brush pile on this drop-off right here, and I think that's what this fish came out of. He grabbed a hold of it and didn't let go. Holy smokes, David just boated another big fish.
He ain't as big as yours, but he's not bad.
Nothing in the world wrong with that.
A 4-pounder.
That's awesome. Yeah, you bet. That's great.
That lure flavor done it again.
Now David he's experimenting with the garlic formula. I'm using the original formula, and he's been talking to me pretty heavy about the garlic stuff. And do you think your jig still smells like it now?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've thrown this jig probably 20 casts now, and you can still smell it. I mean, it's just like I just sprayed it. I mean, it's even still slimy. The carrier that Jeff's worked out on this is really working. I mean, you can actually still feel the garlic on the jig trailer. He's done what he needs to do on it.
That's what really separates the lure flavor from a lot of the other stuff available, is how durable it is, and you can drag it over rocks, catch fish with it, drag it through brush. And how often do you reapply yours?
This is just the second time. Well, actually, on this jig, it's the first time I've put it on in about 20 casts. So, I mean, I don't know for sure how often I'm going to have to, but the way it looks right now, it's not going to be very often at all that you have to reapply it.
Well, that's what we found with the bubblegum formula, And you know, we're catching a lot of crappie and white bass using the bubblegum formula, the original formula. Hold on, David, I want to get your picture with that fish. Hey, David, it looks like the wind's moved in on us, and we had a nice, fun, short fishing trip. David's been very helpful helping me develop the garlic lure flavor. And what do you think, David?
Well, we just had enough time to come out just for a little while, and the wind switched, this front's come in, and we're just going to go ahead and call it a day since we didn't have a lot of time to fish anyway. But we had a pretty good little trip.
Yeah, tell everybody where's your business at?
I'm 1 mile south of Honey Creek Bridge on Highway 59, just out of Grove. And I've got the lure flavor in stock and all the Fle Fly product that they have. I've got it in stock in my shop at Honey Creek Outdoors.
Hey everybody, today we were using medium heavy 7'6" rods. We had some nice low profile bait casters, and we were using 15-pound fluorocarbon to really help feel those bites down there in that deep water, bouncing that jig through the rocks and across the bottom. The fish were in a pre-spawn bite and the water was kind of stained. All right, well that's great. Thanks for helping me, David.
You bet, thank you.